You know, even though I am a fan of a team, even though I'm a fan of a team, I do have a responsibility. Also, I just within myself, I just always have to be honest, right? Always have to be honest with everything that I see. Um, for those who have watched me multiple years, um, when I first started making videos, about the team, recapping the team and everything. When I first started, um, you know, it was just something fun to do and do the videos and everything. But now every single year, not only do I look forward to the Ravens, but I look forward to interacting and engagement with you guys and everything. Every single fall, obviously the summer going to the fall, and hopefully through the winter and everything. Um, so we built a nice little community here and a family. So I want to thank you guys for that for the multiple years of being here. But y'all know, as I was saying, who have been watching, when we discuss in the comments, those who've been watching for a minute, y'all know that I am extremely honest to the point where there are players on the team who I know don't like me. I know that they don't like me. Patrick Queen is one of them. He has me blocked, and it has been told that, yeah, I know that some of them do not like me. That is doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I don't get butthurt about it, nothing like that. But the reason why I mentioned that, as I said, I have to be honest, is that we're about to have a very extremely honest and probably uncomfortable conversation. This is not me even doing a recap. This is a conversation I'm gonna have between me and you guys. Every single one of y'all that's watching, every single one of y'all who check out every single video and watch every single video and comment, we discuss and everything. This is a conversation amongst all of us here. This team got exposed today. Now, what do I mean by this team got exposed? Even though it really felt like the Chiefs dominated this game, I don't think the defense really played as bad as the score or even the stat sheet shows. There were key moments in the game where the Ravens defense came up with stops. It was more so just about, well, outside the first half where Kelsey got majority of his catches. I think in the second half, I think Kelsey had like one or two catches. He had most of his stats in the first half. So I think the defense of the Ravens bowled up and they played better. They gave up a lot of dumb penalties. I don't count the one penalty against Rowe. That was a personal foul. He was just trying to get a flag to basically, have a fresh set of downs towards the end of the game. The hands to the face by Travis Jones. The Kyle Van Noy getting baited by Travis Kelce. It was a chippy game throughout. I have no problem with chippiness until the chippiness then interferes with the game in, field position. Then it becomes a problem. But I have no. It's football, bro. At the end of the day, it's football. Emotions do get high. It's a lot of testosterone. I get it. I played the sport. But man, when it interferes with field position and you coming down to lose the game or you getting off the field, that matters. So I just feel like the Ravens defense gave up a lot of penalties that didn't need to happen. All were justified, by the way. If I had to say so myself, except for maybe the one on Jadeveon with the roughing the passer on Pat. Maybe. But man, I don't really think there was a bad call the refs made. I feel like they may have missed some calls. But I feel like every single call the refs made, every single spot, everything the refs made was valid. I mean, through both teams. So I'll say that about the defensive side. For sure. With Patrick Queen missing tackles and shit. Arthur Mulet giving up big plays, including the one to ice the game to MVS when Arthur Mulet was the main one talking shit and started a scuffle before the game even started. Matter of fact, the Chiefs actually dragged on us before this game started by bullying Justin Tucker. Travis Kelce moving Justin Tucker shit out the way so Patrick Mahomes can warm up. Just dragging on us from before the game even started, man. By the way, shout out to Patrick Mahomes. Y'all know that some of y'all may know that, you know, I it's like a Brady thing. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Mahomes, but there's a respect there. Like I appreciate great ball. Like I obviously I'm a Ravens fan first, but I can appreciate great ball. And Patty played out of his mind today against a really, really good defense. Played out of his fucking mind. But he always plays great against the Ravens. If he being real, Pat always plays great against the Ravens. Pretty sure Pat have heard a noise about a comparison between him and Lamar, who I will get to in a second. But Pat played unbelievable, man. He's, to me, like I said, top 3 all time. I feel like if he wins a ring this year, he moves up to number 2 for me. Man, he's special. So shout out to Pat for just a quick second. But back to the Ravens defense, man. Kyle Hamilton played great per usual. Not surprised by that. Rowe made some key plays as well. Very aggressive today when it comes to the chippiness and everything. Hump was not out there often. He was active, but he was not out there often. It was more so just Brandon Stevens and Ronald Darby, who he was rolling with, and Arthur Mulet. But Marlon Humphrey is also part of that uncomfortable conversation that we're going to have as well. That's really all I got to say about the defense. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot. Jadeveon Clowney. There were multiple times in this game where Jadeveon gave Pat rush lanes for no reason. Like, there was one play in particular where Jadeveon Clowney is about 10 or 15 yards behind Patrick Mahomes. Think about that for a second. Patrick Mahomes is standing right here, like he's facing this way for to throw the ball. And Jadeveon Clowney is all the way back here. Let me switch fingers. Pat is right here, and Jadeveon Clowney is right here behind him. Pat is looking this way because Pat's throwing the ball this way, and Jadeveon is standing behind him all the way back here. A terrible game by Jadeveon Clowney. Let me get to the offense, man. This offensive line played well enough for them to win this game. Yeah, I say they give up some sacks, and obviously the strip sack to Lamar. Ronnie gave that up, which he's also part of that uncomfortable conversation we have to have. Justice Hill, terrible in pass pro today when it comes to blocking. Letting Justice Reed and multiple blitzers go right by him, just swim move him and get right to Lamar. So we definitely give up some pressure today, but I feel like in moments, I feel like even with that, there were times to win this game. Rashad Bateman barely got looked at today. Odell got, I believe, like 4 or 5 targets, but they were all like deep balls, except for, you know, two of them or 3 of them was deep balls, except for the ones where he was open when the hitches and the crosses across the field and everything. It was good to see Mark Andrews back. Didn't play too much either. He dropped one early in the game. Isaiah Likely got some targets, but he did tell Lamar that he was open, and he was not open in that red zone pass to him. And I don't blame him for throwing the ball, but he did flash his hand saying he was open when he was not. Zay Flowers. Before I get to Zay Flowers, Devin Duvernay is also part of that uncomfortable conversation we're going to have as well. But Zay Flowers. Boy, Zay Flowers can play ball, man. Zay Flowers is a ball player. But the thing is, what I question is, if we sign Odell Beckham to $15 million a year, I'm trying to figure out, what is he here for? He barely played. So at this point, you're a wide receiver mentor for $15 million. An expensive mentor. You, of all people, know how the emotions of the game can get to you and get you out of whack and lose you a game. At some point, you should have pulled Zay aside, even obviously before the game, but now we're in it. During the game, say, hey, let's calm down, young fella, let's reset. Zay emotions was all out of whack during this game. When it comes to the taunting penalty, the fucking fumble going until trying to cross the plane and going to the goal line, man. And obviously, as you see here, we lost by 7 points. That's a tie ball game right here. Now, granted, I can't fully blame him because he's trying to make a play and score. But if you're going to make that play, you damn sure better hope you score that fucking ball. And man, that fumble to the touchback was just devastating. Right then and there is when you felt this is probably over. And then a turnover into the end zone. When we were in the red zone. The turnover by the one and only Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is part of the group of 5 people we're going to have this uncomfortable conversation about. Him, Lamar Jackson, Ronnie Stanley, Marlon Humphrey, Patrick Queen, and Devin Duvernay. I truly believe that Devin Duvernay, Ronnie Stanley, and also Patrick Queen is not a Raven next year. It's no way these guys are Ravens next year. I need them off my team immediately. Should have been gone. Y'all know how I feel about PQ, and y'all also know how I feel about Ronnie. $5 million a year for a punt returner who is scared to return kicks, punts, and also runs like he has a shitty diaper is too expensive for Devin Duvernay. He needs to go. Marlon Humphrey. Marlon, either you're going to play or you're going to be a fucking podcaster, bro. We need to figure it out very quickly. Marlon, we need to figure out, are you a podcaster? Because for real, bro, I don't know if y'all even know, man, or watch the podcast. Sometimes I feel like Marlon really don't love ball. He just loves to play ball. Like, he loves the game. He loves to be out there. He loves to be, what I'm saying? Like, playing it because he's good at it. But I don't know if Marlon loves ball. Does that make sense? Like, if you love ball, you're going to, like, watch ball regardless. If you playing or not. Because you love it that much. I don't even know if Marlon loves ball that much, bro. I don't think he's obsessed with it enough to win. That's not a knock on his character or anything like that, but I need guys. We need guys on this team that want to win so fucking bad. And that leads me to Lamar Jackson. Who is probably going to win his second MVP for how he played in a regular season. But man, I mean, bro, what can you? How can you really defend Lamar when it's games like this that give the credence to? Man, I just don't think Lamar can win big games. I don't know if Lamar can finish and win the biggest games. Patrick Mahomes has done it already. Joe Burrow, who's in his division, has done it already quicker than he has. And really, there's no excuse why Lamar Jackson is not about to play in the Super Bowl right now. He has the weapons. At first it was the weapons. I agree. At first, our weapons stunk for multiple years. At one point, Lamar's number one wide receiver was either Willie Snead or Hollywood Brown. 5'8". I'm taller than Hollywood Brown. You know? Little tiny ass 5'8", 130 pounds soaking wet. Hollywood Brown was his number one wide receiver. I get it. Had Miles Boykin out there, who's probably not even on the team right now. I think he got cut by the Steelers. I get it. All he had was Mark Andrews. Now he has Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. Both phenomenal at that position. He really has no excuse when it comes to I don't have enough weapons. Even when his running back room got ran through, still had Gus, who barely got used today. Top mucking him on your ass next. And obviously the threat of running the ball himself and Lamar. Weapons wasn't the problem. Play calling, maybe. But Lamar, we can't turn the ball over, especially in triple coverage. With the game on the line, the biggest game of your life, baby, we can't do it, babes. 8 ball, we just can't do it, man. And I cannot defend you today, man. I can't. It ain't nothing you put on tape today that can make me defend you, bro. That's tough. And I want to so bad, man, because I know that shit hurt for you, bro. But I can't defend you today, bro. That was bad. You probably played one of your worst games, for sure. And it unfortunately came in a big championship game. So I can't defend you, 8 ball. I can't, man. I just can't. Don't know why we didn't run the ball more. That's Todd Monken's fault. We came out throwing the ball so much, man. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't checked the full stats yet, but I think it felt like Lamar threw the ball like over 40 times, close to 50 times for no reason. For no reason. We could have run the ball way more with Gus. And even Lamar. Lamar seems so hesitant to take off now, bro. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. A complete disappointment. Health wasn't an issue. Previous years, you could say, hey, health was the issue. We didn't have the weapons. We didn't have the play calling. Greg Roman was calling plays. Again, play calling wasn't that great today. But, man, it was plays to be made, and they just was not getting made. To go to the Super Bowl, too, at some point, man, you just got to get it done. And 8 ball. This is the uncomfortable conversation I want to have with y'all, man. And I'm going to be completely honest as well. I love Lamar Jackson. He's probably up there as well with one of the best quarterbacks I have personally seen. This is year 6. He said before, if not now, then when? Year 6, bro. And 2 MVPs, 2 playoff wins in 6 years. Granted, I know you were hurt for a couple of them, but that goes into saying, bro, can I really rely on you, Lamar, to A, be healthy, and B, win the big games? I've seen you do it, but I just seen you drop the biggest game of your life, bro. How can I defend that, man? Is it out of my character to say that Lamar plays hero ball too much, which then leads to losses? Him dropping back 10, 50 yards, going for the home run ball, instead of taking the easy checkdowns, instead of taking the easy passes. He missed a couple fades today to guys that were open. One to Nelson Aguilar, another to Rashard Bateman. They were open on their fade routes. He just missed them. He overthrew them. And the throw into triple coverage, when your back is against the wall, you're driving, you have a chance to bring this game back, man, and you just shit the bed like that. Oh my, fuck Lamar, man. Not fuck Lamar, but it's like fuck. Goddamn Lamar. Where does this team go from here, man? I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't know. I don't want to say this team hit its ceiling, right? That I think that's too unfair to say. And you ran up against one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, who was really basically the Golden State Warriors of the NFL. But I kind of don't know what else to really say. Like, I don't know if Lamar can get past Patty. I think I know Lamar can beat Joe Burrow, but I just don't think, or I don't know if Lamar can get past Patty. And every time they came head to head, every single time they've played head to head, I feel like Patty either won the battle or he played well enough to win the game, but it was some heroic shit that we've never seen before for Lamar to win. The one time he did win in the bank against Patty. Other than that, Patty has pretty much outplayed Lamar every time they went head to head. Obviously, it's not his fault. He doesn't play defense. But that matters, man. That matters. I really don't think Lamar can get past Patty. I'm going to keep it G-real. And it's not me being like a fake fan or anything like that, bro. I got to be honest. I really don't know if he can get past him. And Lamar makes a shit ton of money. A lot of it. Getting paid to do just that. Fulfill that promise of getting to the Super Bowl. Phenomenal player Lamar Jackson is. But now we're heading to year 7. We're 3 years away from being year 10. Again, if not now, when? And I'm left with that last question. When? Can Lamar actually take the team to a Super Bowl and win it? Can he? I really don't know. Has John Harbaugh's message grown not sour, but fell on deaf ears as well? That I don't know. Is there time for a new voice in the locker room? Is there time for a change? Is there like, you know, is it time for something a little different? Because it is no reason why this Ravens team, as well as they played all year, came out and looked like that. It's one thing to just get beat straight up. Like, obviously, the Chiefs did beat them straight up. You know, it's one thing, as I'm trying to say, losing a shootout, just like, hey, The Chiefs, man, they just fucking won it. This one, I feel like the Ravens made mistakes that led to a Chiefs win. And Lamar contributed. Also Zay Flowers. But Lamar contributed. Just did not play good ball today, man. Just did not play good ball, man. There were some drops. But still, man, I just don't feel like he played good ball today, man. Him and Todd Monken gotta eat this for the offense. Lamar, Todd Monken, and Zay Flowers gotta eat this for the offense. Defense wise, I mean, shit, bro. You played against Patrick Mahomes and you held him to 17 points. That's tough. I love share one of y'all, man. Don't know the next time y'all gonna see me. I am sad. But hope all is well. Hope all y'all are good. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. If y'all are going to Super Bowl, man, go enjoy yourselves, man. Go enjoy Vegas. Vegas is beautiful. But love and share one of y'all, man. Until next time, whenever that will be, I'm assuming the draft. If y'all want me to talk about the Super Bowl, I will. 2 weeks or go live during it, I guess. But man, this sucks. Love and share one of y'all, man. Been a good season, been a good ride, been a cool couple months talking to y'all, man. It's been your boy CM2. Thank y'all for everything this season, man. I'm out.